Hey friends, it's your boy LUCA, and you're listening to the LUCA Project. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the LUCA Project. Yeah, I'm still working on an intro for my podcast episode, for each podcast episodes. Yeah, I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress actually. So today I'm going to be talking about a very, interesting topic today, because, this is something that I don't, like normally do, like, like talk about, per se, but, you know, it was going to happen, eventually, but we're going to be talking about the future. Now, what does the future hold for us? We don't know. But the only thing we can do is make predictions and see if they become a reality. You know, so that's what we're gonna be talking about throughout this podcast episode. Yeah, so yeah, the future. Oh wow. You know, I definitely do have a prediction for the future. So like I'm hoping that uh like by 2050 we'll probably have like flying cars by then, but that's the biggest prediction that everyone has been talking about, like in the future, we're gonna have flying cars, and cars will no longer be on the ground and they'll have the ability to fly, which I think is very cool. Having a flying car, that would be really sick. Yeah, but just take take it with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know if it's gonna happen by 2050, but I'm just making a prediction. Oh yeah, and oh wait, hold on a second. Mm, so yeah. There was this one video that I saw about about the future. Like, it was literally from the year 1945, and like the video, it was like posted, like like in like sometime like during like the 2010s or something like that. But yeah, but like there was this like one video. It dates all the way back to 1945, and it was like a radio show, and they were making predictions for the future. And yeah, so like they were making predictions for like in 100 years, and 100 years from 1945 would be 2045, which is definitely a long time away. Like, but now in the 2020s decade, like, we got like 2 decades to go until we're in 2040. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah, one of them, one of their predictions was TV sets would get increasingly small to the point where they fit on our wristwatches. Hence why we got Apple Watches, So, I feel like that was a very accurate prediction that they made, about predicting Apple Watches. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll link that one video uh, in the description so that way you guys can take a look at it for yourself. And this also video also talked about man stepping on other you know terrestrial planes, you know like such as like the moon and Mars, and that was a very also a very accurate prediction as well, because the first man did land on the moon. Yeah, I think it was back in 1969, I believe. Yeah, and I think it was Neil. Yeah, I think it was Neil Armstrong. Like, is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me just double check. Oh, yep. I was right. Yep. Yeah, it was on July 20th, 1969. Yeah, Neil Armstrong. Yeah, he was the first man to step foot on moon. Yeah, and that's when. Yeah. I think that was when he said like one step for like one step for man, one giant leap for mankind, or something like that. Oh yeah, and also like there is a possibility that we are exploring life on Mars. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, maybe it'll come true. Like, yeah, maybe someone will like go to Mars, and that would be really cool. But we've sent like rovers up to like Mars and like the moon, like to check out its like landform and like see if it's quote unquote like safe to live on Mars. Yeah. Yeah, because like the conditions on Mars, like they're probably like not as good here on Earth. Excuse me. Yeah, they're probably not good living conditions, but you would probably need to wear like a and wear like a spacesuit and a helmet at all times. So, but so oh yeah, but recently, yeah, I did hear that there's talks that there's going to be the first woman to go into outer space by 2024. I heard. Yeah, so yeah, that's very interesting, and it's going to be like very empowering for all women because women can pretty much do anything at this point. Yeah, I'm glad that more women are in the workforce and they're finally being able to do like whatever they want to do. Like they're finally getting more opportunities, just like men are. Yeah, and so that's really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, I made a Word doc of future predictions. So but I don't know if they're gonna be like true, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. So yeah. I also said that yeah, in the year 2040. Oh yeah, so yeah, like yeah, like everyone like with like an iPhone or an Android or like a handheld tablet, it won't be a thing. And like we would be able to like use our minds to like send text messages or yeah, like send messages to like our different friends, or emails, yeah, but like calls, it would be kind of like difficult, yeah. So that's my prediction for 2040, but who knows, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. It all just depends. Who knows? So and also on this Word doc, yeah, I also said by the year 2050, yeah, we won't have car cars that drive on the ground. Yep, yeah, they'll be flying. Oh yeah, and also, so and also with that one, um, yeah, with that one video that I put in the description. So yeah, they said that the flying cars, they would be powered by the sun, and yeah, and that seems pretty useful, because the sun has pretty much so much energy that it can pretty much power anything. Wow, yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah, there's also been some like talk about about the end of the world, like like it's like a doomsday type of thing, but like in the past, like all those people who thought the world was gonna end, like they were way off, yeah, but like yeah, like take the year 2000 for instance, because I was born that year, because the year 2000, like it was literally the year that the world was gonna end, and computers were gonna crash, and like planes were gonna fall out of the sky, and everything would just like shut down. But like yeah, that really freaked people out, and people called it like Y2K, because it was the start of a new millennium, and thankfully the world did not end in 2000, and thankfully I'm still alive, because I was literally born the year that everyone thought that the world was going to end, yeah. And then in 2012, people thought the world was going to end because of the Mayan calendar, yeah. And that never happened. 2012 came and went, and we're still here, you know? Oh yeah, and just recently, yeah, just recently in yeah for 2020, yeah, everyone was gonna end, that the world was gonna end in 2020. Yeah, but when 2020 came, that was when we got the pandemic, and yeah, and people did think that the world was going to come to an end, but thankfully it did not. And we're still here in 2022. Excuse me. So yeah, so yeah, so like yeah, those like years, like yeah, those years, like they weren't like far off from each other, but I feel like if you're gonna predict like the end of the world, like you gotta think about it logically, because right now, we're having so many problems, and yeah, we're still dealing with the pandemic, and yeah, and dealing with whatever happened like between Russia and Ukraine, that recently happened, yeah, and then the Roe v. Wade overturning, like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also, inflation is still going up, Yeah, but, I did hear that, gas prices are going down, but, which is like kind of a plus, but yeah, I don't really know, but like, yeah, I'm not into like politics, like I'm not deep into that stuff, Mm. So yeah, oh yeah, and yeah, I also have another prediction for. Oh, so yeah, I have a prediction for the end of the world. Yeah, I feel like the world like may start to this will just be like a start, like a starting point for the year, like probably by like 2100 at best. Yeah, I'm just just like thinking ahead of like that time, because I'm probably not gonna be around by then, but if I am around by 2100, then yay me, Yeah, but I'm just making a prediction. Like it's yeah, this is not prophesized or anything. I'm just making predictions. Oh yeah, yeah, and like same thing with that one video that I told you about. Like they're only predictions and they're not prophesized as well. So just take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Well. Thank you all so much for tuning into another episode of the LUCA Project. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you learned something about the future and like predicting stuff that will happen in the future. Because you can start like making predictions about what the future is going to be like, and it may or may not happen, you know. So yeah, thank you all so much, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good jazz. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, the underscore Luca Project, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Luca Project. And yeah, that's it. Have a blessed day, everyone, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.